Hari Om. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Salutations to Param Pujya Papa. Salutations to Param Pujya Mataji. Salutations to Param Pujya Swamiji. Salutations to all Mahatmas, brothers and sisters. It is generally the practice that we believe there is a date of birth, and on that particular day, each one tries to joyously spend the day. That is perfectly all right. But those of us who have been prompted to get in touch with a spiritual preceptor, like Param Pujya Papa, who says, your quest is to know who you are in reality. So when we try to pursue this path, we come to know that though our parents are the instrumental cause for our birth of this body, the original cause is Bhagavan, Bijam Mam Sarvabhutanam. So he chose to give all of us this body, this birth. And he made our mother to conceive this through our father. So actually he has entered into mother's womb when the conception has taken place. Many of you might know in Vivek Chudamani, the third sloka, Durlabam Trayamevai Tadu Devanugraha Hetukam Manushyatvam Mumukshatvam Mahapurusha Samshreya. So for a devotee or a sadhaka, the normally labeled birthday reminds him that how gracious you have been to give me a human birth. Because only through a human birth I will be able to know that you are the source. So on a day like this, if we try to connect ourselves, that you have given us a wonderful opportunity, we don't know through what all yonis we have come at. Ultimately you chose to give us a human birth. Manishyatvam Mumukshatvam Mahapurusha Samshreya. Not only a human birth, and also some instrumental cause to get in touch with you, so that the real purpose is at least intellectually known. That my purpose is to know my real nature. This morning when we were sitting for Ramnam chanting, Papa said the same word. The true vision means the vision of the reality within. The man of ignorance is ever busy clinging to external forms for support. So long as a man does not see the great truth he is in search of within himself, he can never know peace. You and the Supreme Lord are not different. You are His essence, because we started from Him, Nay, His very form, because there is none and nothing but He. This is the truth, realize. So a day like this makes us to think about it. We are not belittling the importance of celebration at the outer level. But those of us who have been touched, kindled, prompted by a spiritual preceptor like a realized saint like beloved Papa. Our real quest is to know our real self. The self that we have is an image of ourself. We are guided by that image. We react based upon that image. So our Guru says, you are not what you assume yourself to be. I don't know that. I have developed this image, it has overpowered me now. That which is behind the image is not known to me. A day like this enables us to remember not only the gratitude for having given the human birth, but also an intense prayer from our bottom of the heart to make us realize that I owe everything to you. Probably that might have been the reason why Mataji, after from 31 to 1963, when she allowed, or Papa allowed, a few celebrations to take place in this ashram. After Papa's Mahasamadhi, she made it very clear. Because the moment we see it as a celebration, it is again out. Whereas we have been drawn here to know our real self. For that he has given us this holy and all-powerful Ram Nam. And while chanting, he wants us to keep on hammering that we are chanting the name of one who is within, who is making me to chant. So in order that we set ourselves in this process, we try to convert every opportunity as a God-given opportunity to remember Him, to remember Him, to remember Him. That is why, probably not to wound anybody, whenever somebody says birthday, we used to say there is no birthday. On a lighter vein, we used to say 26th November happens to be the Constitution Day. So that attention will be going on broader prospect, not an individual prospect. Constitution for India, 1948, 26th January, the Constituent Assembly adopted the Constitution for India. A Constitution for India means the entire citizens. So many of you might feel why we are reluctant to repeat these words. First thing is, that is not the true birthday. First, when God chose to appear as a seed in my mother's womb, that was the birthday. If at all we call it as a birthday. That sprouted about 300, when it sprouted, 200-300 more than her organs. And then when I came out, I did not bring anything. He provided everything. He has been providing everything. So as devotees, as spiritual aspirants, we strongly feel that our attention should be on these lines. And that is why Papa prompted some of our brothers to suggest that we should offer 80 lakhs of Ram Nam to Papa. Beautiful. Because it's an instrumental cause. There should be an instrumental cause for everything. And of course he saw to it that not only it is 80 lakhs, it is 1 crore 80 lakhs. So that means there should be an instrumental cause for us to concentrate upon. Pujya Mataji used to emphasize, many old devotees might remember, or at least somebody must have told, during Papa's days we were told that they used to encourage writing Ramnam. Books will be given, and especially for children, Papa used to sign. This is what we were told. Mataji always insists that when you write Ramnam with chanting, not writing Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, not only the level of concentration goes up, but it is equivalent to 8 times of vocal chanting. So 1 crore 80 lakhs into 8. See, this is how he is making us to do that. So anything connected with remembering him, if that is encouraged, that will be helpful for our sadhana. Rest of the things will evaporate, The moment the day goes, we forget about it. We say happy birthday and all those things that way. But it is okay. Outside it is okay. For a devotee, for a spiritual aspirant, each the so-called labeled birthday reminds them of the bounteous gifts, unbounded love, unconditional service poured on us by the great originator. Gadir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suhrud Prabhava Pralayasthanam Nidanam Bijam Avyayam. I am your friend, I am your Bharta, I am the ruler. I am your Nivas, I am your abode, He keeps on bringing out all this. So we should be grateful, Normally we don't apply our mind on what all has been given to us. Not only that he gave us a life, an sense of individuality, but he saw to it that everything is provided to us. So this is a day when we remember with gratitude and pray to him from the bottom of the heart. I have been imprisoning myself in the toils of individualism. Identifying myself with the me and mine. Please enable me to realize that you are with me in the form of life force, you are with me in the form of consciousness or awareness, you are within me in the form of intelligence, you are within me in the form of love, compassion. Sarvashaktiman, Sarvantaryami, you are within me, let me please become aware of it. But at the Laukika level, for all the love you have shown for us, my Sashtang mental pranams. Acha, now today also happens to be a very important day because it is Guruvayur Ekadashi. Normally the moment we hear the word Ekadashi, we say fasting, We were also thinking like that only. Whenever we observe, when we say we are observing Ekadashi, that means fasting. Some people say we won't take any rice. Some people will be limiting to fruits. Some sattvic food. But later on we were told, Ekadasham means 11. 5, it is a day, we are all busy with so many activities. Family people, professional people, socially involved people, even in ashram, seva people. Nobody is leading a contemplative life from morning to evening. So all our sense of individuality is working. One day in 15 days, they want us to set apart where 5 organs of action, 5 organs of perception, plus the mind. 5 plus 5 plus 1. So all these things we are trying to rein them, to control them. The moment we stop the food, that is the first tangible gain. Because no fuel, The vehicle can only, suppose you are in a two-wheeler and a reserve, it can only go for a few kilometers, few paces. Afterward it should stop. So when you don't put the fuel, it enables us. But are we to come? No. On that particular day, because we have now knowingly initiated a process where the outgoing tendency is arrested or is tamed, disciplined, it slowly tries to go inward. Because all the organs of perception, now they take us for a ride. And based upon whatever cravings, infatuation, desire we have developed and stored in us, the vasanas, all the organs of action is propelled, they are propelled and act in their respective field. We have no control. So on this day, the organs of action, organs of perception and organs of action, they are we have make an effort to control them, and number one. And because of this, the mind is also slowly getting tamed. With all this, even if we say we understand, but if it is connected to a deity, we might feel more and more sincere and committed to it. So Guruvayur temple in Kerala, today is a very famous, it's a very important day. So not only that people observe this fasting, but they will be there doing Narayana Japa. Narayana, 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 Narayana. That's all. So that the entire time, entire tools like organs of perception, organs of action, and the mind, entire thing is turned towards the great originator, the great provider through this. So that is the importance of Ekadashi. So in whatever way we try to practice, it might be helpful. Another important thing is today is the Gita Jayanti day. Many of us have heard about Gita. We have great reverence for that book. May not know much deeper. Do not have had the opportunity to go through it intensely or heard about it intensely. But we have in our heart our reverence for Gita Ai. Vinobaji used to call Gita as mother, Gita Ai. An occasion like this probably might enable us to. There are about 700 slokas. Nobody will be, people who are not exclusively sitting upon it. It is not possible. Neither do we have any idea about the Sanskrit language. We may have some idea. And 700 slokas spread in 18 chapters. So on a day like this, we make an effort not to go through the entire 700 or something like that. Something that will help me to make me closer to the awareness of Him who is within me. So today we have another 45 minutes. We will try to get a peep into it, There is a beautiful quotation of Papa. From there we will start. I myself not clear. Throughout, what rings out, here he says in the Bhagavad Gita. You will search. Got it? Rings out. You can show that. That light you switch off, please. This light. I wonder. Got it? Eh? I'm unable to get. Where is yoga? Got it. 1 minute. Wait 1 minute. The path of devotion means the adoration of God in His Supreme Personality, in which the aspirant forms a near and dear relationship with the Supreme Lord, and through constant remembrance of Him, and with prayers and singing and speaking of His glories, raises himself to the divine consciousness. The Bhagavad Gita is a veritable mosaic of eternal wisdom. It has not left unsolved even a single problem pertaining to the conduct of human life, both in its spiritual and physical spheres. Spontaneity of life, you can go to no, not overview. You can go to no, chapter 12, introduction. Not chapter 12, PPT, with examples. That one. Spontaneity of life, born of egoless purity and innocence, please. And a consciousness of immortal freedom and a condition of perfect divine ecstasy and peace is the one supreme note and refrain of the voice that rings through the Gita. What is Gita? He is giving us in a capsule form while introducing. Bhagavad Gita is a mosaic, veritable mosaic, different types, of eternal wisdom. It has not left unsolved even a single problem pertaining to the conduct of human life, both in its spiritual and physical spheres. And elaborates again. Spontaneity of life, directly from Him, When it comes out of a thought process, it gets tainted, me and mine influences. But when it comes directly from Him, no. Spontaneity of life born of an egoless purity and innocence, and a consciousness of immortal freedom and condition of perfect divine ecstasy and peace is the one supreme note, that is the raga, and refrain of the voice that rings through the Gita. So at least we remember 2-3 words. First is, it is directly addressed to the man on the field, to the family man, to the professional man, to the social being. Not to a person who sits in a cave, no. It is addressed to the man on the field, number one. Number two is, it is not, so therefore it is not, so many problems will be there is a solution for every problem. And then, how does it, when I go through that, How do I get it solved? Spontaneity, which is free, egoless, which is free from life born of an egoless purity. The me and mine is not influencing in anything that I come across with. When I deal with men and matters, if the me and mine is not coming forward, then it is what is called spontaneity. That is how the answer comes from within. We normally feel, in our activity, the intellect helps us. No doubt. Intellect has been given to us to work out his plan through us for others. But to know him, intellect will not. Because he is past intellect. He cannot be conditioned or limited by the intellect. Because he is the very power that activates the intellect. So how does it express? Spontaneity. And when we go through Papa's life and teachings, it is very easy to understand. It's a big word, Suddenly he was talking, he got up and went. He did not say anything. In our language, discourteous, indecent. After some time he came back. So asked him, what did you do? Ram prompted me to get up and go. After some time, Ram prompted me to come back. Just at that time, Papa was here. And then he asked, you always say God's will, God's will, God's will, God's will. What is His will? Immediately he said, Ramdas will get up now, go to the carpenter shed, supervise and come back, sit in the Panchavadi, wait for the mail, postal mail. Spontaneity. Not a product of any thought process. So he says, spontaneity of life born of an egoless purity and innocence and a consciousness of immortal freedom. So that means, spontaneity means freedom. You are not enchained, you are not conditioned. He says, speak now, speak. Don't speak now. A consciousness of immortal freedom, not an ordinary freedom, immortal freedom. And a condition of perfect divine ecstasy and peace. That is the one supreme note. Here note means, raga or whatever you call it. The rhythm. And refrain. Again. Of the voice that rings through the Bhagavad Gita. So let us try to think on these lines. This is the essence, Papa gives. And then now, for the sake of a session, we have prepared some PPT. We will try to go through it. So this every now and then we should remember this word. Okay, now. Srimad, you can see. When we start this Bhagavad Gita, there is a prarthana shloka. We have selected only due to paucity of time one sloka, because that is the essence. Sarvopanishado gavo dogda gopala nandanaha partho vassa sudhir bhokta duktam gita amrutam mahatu. All the Upanishads are the cow. The milkman is the cowherd boy, Shri Krishna. In the udder, all is milk, essence of Upanishads is the milk. The milkman is the Lord. And the calf, if the calf is not there, the udder will not, bring out. And the calf is Arjuna. And men, women of purified heart, intellect, are the drinkers. Everybody cannot drink and enjoy. And the supreme nectar Gita is the milk. So of all the prarthana slokas, if we try to dwell upon this, it might throw some light. Sarvopanishado gavo dokta gopalanandana. You can.
Sarvopanishado gavo dokta gopalanandana partho vatsa sudhir bhokta dugdham gitamritam mahat.
All the Upanishads are the cows. Milkman is the covered boy, Sri Krishna. Partha or Arjuna is the calf. Men and women of purified intellect. Are the drinkers. And the supreme nectar Gita is the milk. So two things now, Papa's introduction, spontaneity of action. It is addressed to the man on the field, to you and I. We are all involved in family, profession, society, ashram seva, some activity. So it is addressed, naturally we will have a lot of conflicts, challenging situations, duties, commitments. We are in the midst of all these things. So we need something, to always refer to and get whenever we get any disease, we get the medicine, Similarly, we need something. So Gita is the reservoir. Papa says, this is the reservoir. Anything, you go there and open the key and take it out. Okay, number one. Then how does it become possible for me? Then my sadhana should enable me to bring out spontaneity, born out of an egoless purity and innocence. So this is how I try. Not a product of my thought. I use the thought to work out His will through us for His creation. But to know Him, because He is past my thoughts, it cannot be relied. So what comes out is spontaneity. This one. And in this sloka, Upanishads are the extracted wisdom. We will not be able to learn all these things going through various Upanishads. So God has been kind enough to bring it out in a easily accessible form. That is Bhagavad Gita. And the essence is this milk. Milkman, somebody should, he brought his avatar and arranged the set. In a drama, so many things have to be set, He has arranged a set. So a war, a wage. He made Arjuna to say something, and the Arjuna is given this upadesh, so he is the milkman. And if Arjuna is not there, this would not have come at all, If in the first year of Vishada Yoga, if he said, I am not going to fight, then the whole thing would not have come at all. So he is the calf. Showing the calf only, the udder brings out the milk. And who are the drinkers? Those who are on this path. That is why everybody cannot enjoy. Some prerequisites are necessary, some preparatory measures are necessary. So that is this sloka. And then next we go. Bhagavad Gita is unlike any other text, is unique in its message, exceptional in its scope and depth. As we keep on going, we will be able to understand that. And timeless in its relevance to each and every being in every era. We were told 5,000 years ago or 6,000 years ago this was given. Timeless, Its relevance is even today. And when we go deeper and deeper and deeper into it, the message is exceptional in its scope and depth, timeless in its relevance, unique in its message to each and every being in every era. to try to understand and internalize the essence and import of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, to open the treasure chest in a simple form. Papa said, behold divinity in every aspect of this world, Leela. Verily, it is He at play in all beings and creatures. This is the key. Just now he said, you are that. You are not this. Just now we read, you remember? You are His essence, nay His very form, because there is none and nothing but you, but He. So long as a man does not see the great truth he is in search of within himself, he can never know peace. So Papa says, behold divinity in every aspect. Not only in the positive, not only in temples, not only in ashrams, not only in Mahatmas, not only in scriptures, not only in positive incidents. We have labeled it as certain things as positive, certain things as negative. In every happening. So Papa gives this key. Anything happens, you should try to behold the divinity. So this is how Gita is introduced to us. What is this world we live in and the life we lead here? According to Bhagavad Gita, the whole of life is indeed the Leela of the Lord, in which He Himself is the hero and the villain. I have already killed, he will say, in sloka. You are only a nimittam. Nimitta matram vivasavya sajam. Everything is so many stanzas out of the 700 we will find, I am there, yapashyati, sapashyati. He keeps on bringing it out through so many words. So, he is to understand to our level, According to Bhagavad Gita, the whole of life is indeed the Leela of the Lord, in which He Himself is the hero and the villain, the actor and the audience, the director and the producer, the song and the silence, and even the very stage on which the drama is enacted. When Papa says, behold divinity in every aspect of this world, Leela, we try to little amplify this, So He Himself is the hero and the villain, the actor and the audience, the director and the producer, the song and the silence, and even the very stage on which the drama is enacted. It is by a large mobilization of His Prakriti, His energy, His will and power, that He manifests Himself in all His multiplicity. When we look at different types of flora and fauna, vegetable kingdom, you see that? Plant kingdom, human being, all are unique, Panchabhutas, unique. He manifests Himself in its small multiplicity. Then the question arises as to why He allows Himself to get caught in the web of His own creation. Can the spider be trapped in its own web? That means we have forgotten Him, We feel we are an individual. So we got enchained. How does it happen? When you say He is the actor and the villain, I don't remember that He is there within me. So He says, these are the words from Sri Krishna Leela, written by Vanamali, a very great devotee. Beautiful word. The explanation is simple. The best actors are those who can completely immerse their private lives in the personality of the character they are portraying. Those who are in the field of cinema and drama, dance, they will be able to understand this well. Because the moment they are on the scene, they completely identify with the character they are portraying. Their original, it is there. It's not bringing out. So the best actors are those who can completely immerse their private lives in the personality of the character they are portraying. So also in the cosmic drama. The supreme actor has to forget his true nature. We are all, and allow himself to be caught in the web of his own Maya. Why? If he is to completely and satisfyingly enact the different roles. He becomes the king on the throne, the beggar in the street, the murderer about to be hung, the victim lying in a pool of blood, as well as the judge pronouncing judgment in the court. He is the sole actor, the sole enjoyer, the sole experiencer, oblivious of his divine origin, submerged in the role. He is playing, laughing, crying, dancing, singing, living, dying. We are trying to understand Papa's words, An avatar comes in order to free the jiva from this complicated web of divine origin and enable it to realize its own nature. So he has sent me to the stage and I started acting and forgetting to go back to the green room. So he calls, come on, your line, it is over, come on. No, I will have to do this, I have to do that. Your part is over, come on. So an avatar comes in order to free the jiva from this complicated web of divine origin and enable it to realize its own nature. The Lord, through Srimad Bhagavad Gita, repeatedly conveys this theme in so many ways. According to Ekanath Ishwaran, the Bhagavad Gita is a map, beautiful word, and a guidebook. It gives us a systematic overview of the territory of life. Territory means life. Shows various approaches to the summit with their benefits and pitfalls. With their benefits and pitfalls. Offers recommendations. Tells us what to pack, what to leave behind. Ekanath Ishwaran is a highly evolved soul. He comes from Kerala, got settled down in US. He initiated a spiritual movement there. He had come to ashram, met Papa. Great reverence for Papa. He also met Gandhiji. Great reverence for Mataji. He drew inspiration from all of them. So he says, the Bhagavad Gita is a map and a guidebook. It gives us a systematic overview of the territory, means life. Shows various approaches to the summit. Map, GPS. With their benefits and pitfalls. Offers recommendations. Tells us what to pack, what to leave behind. It gives the sense of a personal guide. It asks and answers the question that you and I might ask. It itself, Gita itself, you don't have to ask anything. Through Arjuna, he brings out all these things. Questions, it asks the answers, the questions that you and I might ask. Questions not about philosophy or mysticism, but about how to live life effectively in a world of challenge and change. The above ideal can be understood only when we see that the whole scene at the Kurukshetra battlefield, this is very important, please. The above ideal can be understood only when we see that the whole scene at the Kurukshetra battlefield and the characters there are in the minds of every one of us. Lord Krishna stands for the indwelling reality. Arjuna represents the sense of individuality. Kauravas denote the negative and down-pulling forces. Pandavas symbolize the positive and elevating forces. And finally, the field of Kurukshetra is the world of everyone, within and without. And now comes, we are trying to enter. We have some idea about Bhagavad Gita, no? It's a big mansion, 18-roomed structure, and different sizes of the room, not an room. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, you can see that, is an 18-roomed mansion, in each room having unique dimension, containing different number of slokas on varied topics, all pointing out the central theme of developing harmony at home, harmony at workplace, harmony with friends, for which the only way is to see his role in anything and everything. Ultimately, we all want that, no? Harmony at home. Early morning when we get up, we are a part of the family. Harmony at home. Then we move to the field of profession. Harmony at the field, and then with friends. So all these 18 rooms, in the different dimensions, different slokas, they all ultimately point out to this, how to develop this harmony at home, harmony at workplace, harmony with friends. The only way is to see him, behold divinity in every aspect of this world Leela. It may be very difficult to go through all rooms, See, it's a big structure. We can't. And register the contents in one attempt or even in a few attempts, it is difficult. Practical, no? So what do we do now in such a place? When you go to a museum, we don't have much time, 1 hour, 2 hours, or half an hour. But we will not miss any room. We will just go, one round. Similarly, we try to have some idea about these 18 rooms. And we may not be able to spend more and more on in one room because we have to finish, we don't have time. But during our hectic visit to different rooms, something will catch our attention. When we get a taste of it, the inner prompting will come to plunge more and more deep into it later. The first job is to get a taste at what is there in each room. How does it help me? So one person goes and he may find something. Another person need not necessarily get stuck with that. It can differ from person to person because our priorities, our preferences, our mindset is totally different. Each one looks through that goggles. And so, whatever we are going to share, one chapter, it need not be the base. It is only a sample. Now, let us see the room, There are about 18 rooms. First room, first chapter, we call it as room, chapter. 47 slokas, second, 72 slokas, third, 43 slokas, 4, 42 slokas, 5, 25 slokas, 6, 47 slokas. Like that, it goes on. Totally 701. We can repeat, that's all. The above ideal can be understood. What is the above ideal? What is the above ideal? Developing harmony at home or workplace with friends, for which the only way is to see his role in anything and everything. This is the ideal. So the above ideal can be understood only when we see that the whole scene at the Kurukshetra battlefield, this is over, no? Okay. And the characters there are in the minds of every one of us. Lord Krishna stands for the indwelling reality. Arjuna represents the sense of individuality. Kauravas denote the negative and down-pulling forces. Pandavas symbolize the positive and elevating forces, and finally the field of Kurukshetra is the world of everyone within and without. Why it's not moving? No. The sense of individuality, oblivious of the substratum, that he is behind me, that is oblivious of substratum. The indwelling reality God tries to find a sense of fullness or happiness in the outer life, in the family life, professional life and social life, by retaining its separate identity. Here starts the entanglement in the web of challenges, duties, commitments, anxieties, stress, uncertainties, discomfort, discontentment and the like. Sense of individuality, nothing wrong with the sense of individuality, because it starts from it. Sense of individuality is the starting point. No. Sense of individuality has been given to us by that power, God. So when I am not aware of it, and then I start trying, because He is full. He is full and complete, Purnam. So when I forget about my original nature and start identifying it as a separate individuality and starting from that individual sensuality, still I crave for that fullness, the happiness, and I start getting into so many activities. In these three tiers I try: family life, professional life, social life. And then what happens then? At a particular, then I don't get. I get some joy, again I lose it. There are profits and losses. There are favorable and unfavorable results. They are positive and negative, down pulling and elevating. We keep on, pendulum, like a pendulum. We keep on moving from this to that, ups, downs, ups, down, like that. At that time, when the Lord wills, at a particular juncture, the aspirant gets awakened to the truth that only by understanding first and realizing later that there is a superpower, indwelling reality or God, who is behind all objects, individuals and situations. In other words, we should know that we are only playing the part allotted to us by Him in the world Leela, and nothing is really initiated by us. This theme is repeatedly brought out by Lord Krishna throughout the Bhagavad Gita. How it is connected, no? Harmony at home, harmony at workplace, harmony with friends. As beginners, we make initial visits to all rooms, observe what stands out to us and attempt to connect each observation with the overreaching theme. Regular visits to each room will gradually provide greater clarity on the thread that runs through them all. At the same time, we must endeavor to interpret the theme in our own way, for only then will it truly become our own, rather than a mere copy-paste exercise as is often now. We chant. Somebody said, you chant, we chant. No? But when we chant one sloka, initially we are guided by the commentaries of any scholar, any Mahatma. Again, it has not become ours. We will be able to reproduce in a forum like this. Wonderful discourse we can give. But if it has to become mine, I have to interpret it in my own language to me, based upon what he has given me so far. So regular visits to each room, each chapter, will gradually provide greater clarity on the thread that runs through them. It is not independent. There is a thread, 18 flowers are there. There is a thread. We are not aware of the thread. If it is copy paste, only on chapter number so and so, we will immediately say the sloga. We are not seeing the thread. So here it is pointed out that only then we will truly become our own, rather than a mere copy paste exercise. Unless I interpret it in my own way. So we will we don't have much time, so Vande Bharat speed we will have now. This is enough, because later on all of you, those of you in whom he prompts you, you can take it up seriously. Now due to paucity of time, we have to, from ordinary passenger to the express, then express to Vande Bharat. One more thing that is important. When we started the in-depth study of In Quest of God, Papa suddenly revealed to us that it is not a narrative, it is a manual for our very life, starting from stress, ending with serenity. First chapter, first para, a few lines, Papa will bring out the stress. Last 37th chapter, last line, he will say, Ramdas is leading a serene life. So stress to serenity. Here also we find, first chapter talks about the me and mine. End,
Kurukshetre samavetaayuyutsavaha mamakaah pandavaschaiva kimakurvata sanjaya.
We are not worried about the literal meaning. We straight away go to the point. My son and Pandava's son. You see? That is the bedrock, seed of all these problems. He was the emperor, Dhritarashtra was the emperor. To him, his brother's son and his son, they are equal. He should be equal. So when they claim their right, it was denied by his son, and that is why the war came. And even on the war, he is asking Sanjaya, my son and Pandava's son, otherness, me and mine. O Sanjaya, after gathering on the holy field of Kurukshetra and desiring to fight, what did my sons and the sons of Pandus do? This is the starting point, first. Suppose we try to analyze on these, anybody is free to analyze in any manner. This is how it struck to us. Then second. The second chapter, first chapter has some preliminaries. Okay, second chapter, there are about 72 slokas. It is very difficult. At least, we selected about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But even 7 we don't have. So we will limit it to there. Immortality and indivisibility of the self, perishability of the body, act while not expecting the fruits, self-control, equanimity in mind, efficiency in action. The harmony at home, harmony with friends, harmony at the workplace, this it should come back to us often. Then only we will be able to find the answer. Immortality and indivisibility of the self, that means not identifying with the perishable image of myself, and act while not expecting the fruits. We have been asked to do something, we are doing it. Self-control is necessary. Equanimity of mind is necessary in handling. If we are to ensure harmony at home, harmony at workplace, harmony, equanimity is necessary, efficiency in action. So these are all explained in that 5, 6, so many. And one we will bring out, act while not expecting this fruit.
कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भूः मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि.
He is propelling us to act, boss. There ends the matter. The boss is asking us to do a particular thing, we do it, boss. You are not bothered about what is the result. No, this is how he wants us to think. Why should we do that? Because he is the originator, no? He is the Bhajam. When I try to understand the Bhajam, then I come to know that I have been assigned a particular role to perform. I have to perform that. A deeper study will reveal how educative and illuminating this particular sloka is. Karmanyeva adhikaraste. Only you have got the right to work. Duties. And you cannot appropriate the results only to you because he has destined who should get, who should not get. And never consider yourself to be the cause of the results of your activities. He has done certain things he makes us to do. In the others' eyes, he may not. So the sense of doership, this is how we try to. Why sense of doership? Not because somebody told us. The very word which is coming because he is present in us. No, we will go because there is no time. In our year-end program, we will try to include it so that we will have every day we will spend about some time on these. Now we have to, even now it is 11 o'clock. Then third chapter, Karma Yoga, act with dispassion and free from attachment and aversion.
तस्मादसक्तः सततं कार्यं कर्म समाचर असक्तो ह्याचरन् कर्म परमाप्नोति पुरुषः.
Karma Yoga that is something we have to keep on reading it, Activity we are not running away, but we are introducing a new dimension behind every activity. His will, His will, His will, His will. Therefore, giving up attachment, perform actions as a matter of duty, because by working without being attached to the fruits, one attains the supreme. Jnana karma sannyasa yoga.
कर्मण्य कर्म यः पश्येत् अकर्मणि च कर्म यः स बुद्धिमान् मनुष्येषु स युक्तः कृत्स्न कर्म कृत्.
Those who see action in inaction. These are all we have to do a lot of thinking, And inaction in action are truly wise among the humans. Although performing all kinds of action, they are yogis and masters of all their actions. Even we are not aware that we are acting, that stage. All of us do that, no? It is not a superhuman thing. You are cooking. Outwardly you are preparing a coffee. But everything one by one it comes, What is to be done next, what is to be done next, one is to be done. Not that you have to do things, what should I do next? I have to heat the water. Then what should I do? No. So even when you prepare and give us a cup of coffee, that action has come, you are not even aware of it, What happens then? Try to understand. Dedication, holds full mindfulness, love, so many things, Start thinking. It is not a superhuman thing. That has been brought out beautifully. Then
योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते.
the karma yogis who are of the purified intellect, who control the mind and senses, see the soul of all souls, Bhagavan, no? In every living being, though performing all kinds of action, they are never entangled. We are only doing the allotted work. So what do we do now? It is 11:05. We have only reached 5. So we will say this much is some sample has been given. 5-10 minutes will be. So those of you who are interested and who are prompted, they may kindly inform us through email. We will be able to send you this PPT. Leisurely you go through and see what all it kindles and touches. You need not get stuck with the slogas which we have said. But that gives us, this is how we approached. When we approached the Bhagavad Gita touched and kindled these things. So it can be different slogas. The idea is we should know that ultimately we are searching for that which is already within us, number one, which expresses in the form of joy and peace, which expresses in the form of harmony at all levels, at home, in the workplace. So on the Gita Jayanti day, we are praying to the Lord who gave us this celestial song. It is called celestial song. We have not been able to, we have got sentimental attachment, we pray. We do have in our library or in our bookshelf. But so far the intensity has not come to take it out and go through that. Now today he is reminding us, don't keep it in your library and worship the book. Try to take one chant and then try to go deep into it, so that I am available to you for all your problems. Make use of me, I am ready here. You will know, even the diagnosis will be immediately made, and the medicine is also will be prepared. So with that bhavana we will try to go through that in the years to come. So now we will, with this, to enable us to go deeper and deeper into it, Papa has given us in a small capsule form the holy and all-powerful Ram Nam. And we will chant it with all that faith and devotion for the next 45 minutes, yes. And then 10 minutes or 15 minutes, we will try in a different way. The mind may go here and there. So during that particular, or we will start with that, okay. We will start with that before we start. Who is going to chant? Shraddha is, Papa. Multi-roles.
Not me talking.
Eh?
Papa, you do not say I me. It is Shraddha.
Bhagavad Gita. Where is the chanting? बुढ़ा हो गया. How will you do that? But Vanda, I am going to request everybody to close their eyes. Now, we have been chanting Ramna. We try to develop the proper mindset. Many of us might be getting it, but some of us are not getting it. So we now try to develop a proper mindset, the right perspective while we chant. So we will chant now in the slow Ram Nam. We will see what should be the background behind it, and then all of you can chant 3 times in the same speed. Please close your eyes because the eye has got a tendency to go out. So we can plug the tendency to distract by closing the eyes to a very great extent. Mind is still turbulent, agreed. But that we will try to control by concentrating on the sound, concentrating on the theme that is going to be discussed. Everybody is ready? Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. I am chanting the name of God who is within us and making us to chant. I am chanting the name of God who is within me and making me to chant. Om. Chant.
Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
3 times.
Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
I am chanting the name of God who is the seed from where the so-called me and mine have sprouted, no? The seed and source of all creation, including me.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri
Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
I am chanting the name of one who is in the form of life force, prana, consciousness, awareness, both, and intelligence.
Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
I am chanting the name of one who is providing all the basic requirements like the earth, the air, the water, the fire, the space, the sun, metals, minerals, gases, vegetables, fruits, pulses.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram
Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram
Jai
chanting the name of one who has been providing all creature comforts for my comfortable living by prompting his selected human instruments to bring out through discovery, invention and innovation. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. I am chanting the name of one who is prompting me to handle everything with a touch of love, with a touch of perfection, with a touch of dedication, with a touch of gratitude. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. I am chanting the name of one who teaches me that nobody and nothing is irrelevant, nobody and nothing is insignificant, nobody and nothing is unimportant. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. I am chanting the name of one who is activating all organs of perception, all organs of action, as well as the mind to do their respective functioning. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. I am chanting the name of one who is pulsating the heart to beat, the blood to circulate from head to toe, to make the digestive organs to function, to enable me to do the breathing. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai I am chanting the name of one who makes us feel that there is no divide between spiritual and worldly because God is behind everything. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. I am chanting the name of one who has been with me right from the seed stage up to this moment, because everything has come from him only. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. I am chanting the name of one who has given me the sense of individuality made of body, mind and intellect. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. I am Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. I am chanting the name of one who is the owner of everything, including our sense of individuality. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. I am chanting the name of one who is the creator, the protector, the destroyer of the world. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. So like that, like this, we try to bring out the attributes understandable to us. And this exercise will make us realize how close is he, how immanent is he. And that when we say he is with us, he has been with us, the very life force, any one of these we pick up, not that we have to repeat everything. And then try to concentrate, it will throw light on all these aspects. So with this bhavana, we will try to now chant Shraddha's Ramnam chanting, and it can go up to 12:15. Hari Om.
Jai
Hari Om. We'll have Aarti by Bhavani Aunty. Today afternoon we do not have satsang. All of you may come back after Samadhi Mandir Aarti and dinner for Bhajan Sandhya at 7 p.m. Today Vinay will be rendering bhajans. Hari Om.
Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Prayer for world peace. Adorable presence, thou who art within and without, above and below and all around,
Above and below and all around,
thou who art interpenetrating
who art interpenetrating
the very cells of our beings,
the very cells of our beings,
thou who art the eye of our eyes,
thou who art the eye of our eyes,
the ear of our ears, the heart of our hearts, the mind of our minds,
the mind of our minds,
the breath of our breaths,
the breath of our breath,
the life of our lives,
the life of our life,
and the soul of our souls.
and the soul of our souls.
Bless us, dear God,
Bless us, dear God,
to be aware of Thy presence,
to be aware of Thy presence
now and here.
now and here.
This is all that we ask of Thee.
This is all that we ask of Thee.
May all of us be aware of
May all of us be aware
Thy
of
presence
Thy presence
in the east and the west,
in the east and the west,
in the north and the south.
in the north and the south.
May peace and goodwill
May peace and goodwill
abide among individuals
abide among individuals
as well as communities and nations.
as well as communities and nations.
This is our earnest prayer.
This is our earnest prayer.
May peace be unto all.
May peace be unto all.
Om Tat Sat Om.
Om Tat Sat Om.
Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
O beginningless and endless Param Pujya Papa,
O beginningless and endless Param Pujya Papa,
you are all pervading.
you are all pervading.
You have manifested
You have manifested
as the entire universe,
as the entire universe,
and you reside in everything.
and you reside in every.
We pray for your blessings,
We pray for your blessings,
for the eradication of
for the eradication of
all conflicts and fights
all conflicts and fights
in all parts of the world,
in all parts of the world,
and for the bestowal of
and for the bestowal of
peace and happiness
peace and happiness
on one and all,
on one and all,
within and without.
within and without.
Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Universal prayer, no need to repeat. O Lord of the universe, O Creator, Protector and Destroyer of the worlds, I come in all humility to Thy holy feet and surrender myself entirely to Thee. Thou to bless me ever with Thy remembrance. O merciful Divine Master, give me strength, purity and peace. Thou art absolute power, omniscient and omnipresent. Thou art seated in the hearts of all. Thou art all purity, all goodness and all love. Thou art a veritable ocean of peace and bliss. Thou art the lover of Thy devotees, refuge of the helpless, Redeemer and Savior of those who resign themselves to Thee. Make me dedicate my life to Thee and to Thy service. by thy grace. May peace and joy always dwell in my heart. Thou art mother, master, friend and all to me. Accept me as thy child and servant. Grant me power to love thee with all my heart. Let whatever I do be a fitting offering at thy holy feet. Make me pure in thought, word and deed. I lay my mind at thy feet. Fill it always with thy remembrance. Let thy glorious light illumine my heart. O sustainer of the worlds, O kind and compassionate Lord, God of gods, give me the divine vision so that I may behold thee in all as all. Make me ever feel thy constant fellowship. May my life be guided and controlled by thee. Thy presence be ever with me, in me, and everywhere around me. I beg of thee, I prostrate before thee, hearken to this heartfelt prayer of mine, and make me thine and thine only, forever and ever. And make me thine and thine only, forever and ever. And make me thine and thine only, forever and ever. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Arati number 5.
My turn. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om 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 Prabhu Vishwanatha Ase Nirvidhato Jagat Palaka Karta Sadhu Tuja Punya Pade Adinam Aro Sada Sarva Bhave Samarpita Jaro Javari Tu Karavi Vidhi Tuji Savi Dayala Prabhu Dilmarupa Divanya Bhala Shati Pavitra Shadi Sudata Aseva Satuja Prabhu Saratai Ase Priti Pavitra Kalyana Tuhi Ase Satya Tu Shanti Swaranda Sindhu Ase Bhakta Premi Ase Dira Bandhu Tula Arti Apule Sarabhave Daya Uddari असेची करावे समर्पावया तत्पदी योग्य भावे खरी सर्व भावे मला तो विशोधचारी विचारी तसे वाक्य सुस असे वाहिलो तत्पदी मी म्हणाले बरावे तो वाकी सदा तस्मदीने तुझ्या दिव्य रूपे प्रकाशित व्यावे मदी ज्ञानदरी सर्वही दिव्य व्यावे जगत पालका सर्वदेवाधिदेवा दयाळा प्रभो पूर्ण कारुण्य देवा मला दिव्य दृष्टी तुझे नित्य देई तुझे रूप दिवे दिसे सर्वताई तुझ्या संततीच्या मला भाव द्यावा तो माझी मला मागही टाकवावा तुझे नित्य सानिध्य मचंद दिले मधी यातही सर्वटाई सबोटे तुला यासी प्रभो ऐकही प्रार्थना तू मदीय नित्य तुझ्या आणि देवा तुझ्या जी करावा तुझ्या आणि देवा तुझ्याची करावा तुझ्या आणि देवा तुझ्याची करावा ओम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम 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 ओम मैं तो आरती उतारो स्वामी रामदास की मैं तो आरती उतारो स्वामी रामदास की स्वामी रामदास की रामनगर निवास की स्वामी उतारो स्वामी रामदास की, मैं तो आरती उतारो स्वामी रामदास की। मन से बोल ओम श्री राम, जय राम जय राम, यही मंत्र राम नाम, यही मंत्र राम नाम। सुंदर मूर्तिमय सजाओ स्वामी रामदास की, सुंदर मूर्तिमय सजाओ स्वामी रामदास की। मैं तो आरती उतारो स्वामी रामदास की, मैं तो आरती उतारो स्वामी रामदास की। जय जय माता कृष्णा माई, सचियोगिनी कहाई, परम पूज्य पद दीपाई, परम पूज्य पद दीपाई। मैं तो चरण के बलिहारी रामनगर निवास की, मैं तो चरण के बलिहारी रामनगर निवास की। मैं तो आरती उतारो स्वामी रामदास की, मैं तो आरती उतारो स्वामी रामदास की। शांतमूर्ति सच्चिदानंद, प्रणमामि पादारविंद, समदृष्टि के अवतार, समदृष्टि के अवतार। मैं तो धन्य हो स्वामी आपके प्रेम बंधन में, मैं तो धन्य हो स्वामी आपके प्रेम बंधन में। मैं तो आरती उतारो स्वामी रामदास की, मैं तो आरती उतारो स्वामी रामदास। धन्य धन्य हो प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरु राया जी, माझा सद्गुरु राया जी। जाई खरा सुजावया विमाल उतराया जी। जय धन्य हो प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरु राया जी, माझा सद्गुरु राया जी। जाई करा सुधावरा विमाल उत्तराया जी। यदोपते अपार जाना पुण्य राशि, सरहदीते गडलिया आज करो दासी। जय धन्य हो प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरु राया जी, माझा सद्गुरु राया जी। जाई करा सुरावरा विमाल उत्तराया जी। चंद्रधार घोर भक्ता बाबा देगा जी। राम संगीतने यनित्यानंदे नाचती। धन्य धन्य हो प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरु राया जी, माझा सद्गुरु राया जी। जाई करा सुरावरा विमान उतराया जी। को ब्रह्म हत्या विचार मोरे पायाद धन्य हो गुरुरायाची माझा गुरुरायाची जाई करा सुरावरा विमान उतरायाची गुरुपचनाच्या महिमार करे आगमन कमाची साधो कवी जे जानवी गुरुपदी चेरे निवासी धन्य धन्य हो प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरुरायाची माझ्या गुरुरायाची चारित्र्या सुरावरा विवाद उतरायाची प्रदक्षिणा करोनी देह भावे वाहिला श्रीरंगात्मज विचार रूपा राहिला धन्य धन्य हो प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरुरायाची माझ्या गुरुरायाची जाई करा गुरावरा विमान उतरायाची गायन कांगणवंतीर चरणा डोळ्यान पाहिल रूप तुझे प्रेमे आले विना आनंद भूमिना भावे वाढील मने नमा त्वमेव माता पिता त्वमेव बंधुच सखा त्वमेव विद्याधरणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियेण बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रदेशभाव करोमि यशसरं परस्मै नारायणाय समर्पयामि अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं श्रीवासुदेवं भजे श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं श्रीरामचन्द्रं भजे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 बुद्ध बुद्ध हरे 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 बप्पा बप्पा हरे 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 माता माता हरे स्वामी हरे हरे सदा सर्वदा योग तुझा घडावा तुझे कारणी देह माझा पडावा उमेशू नको पुण्यवंदा आनंदा रघुनायका मागणे एचियाता उपासनेला दृढ जालवावे भूदेव संदासी सदा लवावे सत्कर्मयोगे वयगालवावे सर्वामुखी मंगल बोलवावे समर्था जिया सेवकावर कृपा हे असा सर्वभूमंडळी कोण आहे दयाची निराव स्वाभिमानी ज्या ज्या शरीरे मन जाय माझे त्या त्या शरीरे निज रूप तुझे नीते मी तो मस्तक ज्या ठिकाणी ते तुझे सद्गुरु पाय दोनी हरि ओम असतो मा सद्गमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय हरि ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम आनंद गंध सच्चिदानंद पूर्ण ब्रह्म पुरुषोत्तम सत्संग पाई की जय 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 गुरुदेव समर्थ ओम श्री राम जय राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय